Well, the day is broken and we've had many hours of sunshine now. And I've not been on the gin, but it does sound like it, doesn't it? And there's my familiar cough. The wind is coming from the northeast. And I'll be honest, I wasn't totally comfortable even with the fleece. So I've moved a little way from the gateway and I'm now standing in the sun. And you can hear the noise pollution in the trees, can't you? Interestingly enough, there's a reality about where I am because I can hear the rumble of industry a few miles off. There's a number of sites that are probably the sounds amalgamating to produce a sort of distant rumble. I don't mind it. I think we have to learn that we live in a real world with many tensions, and it's good to live in peace with some of those. But this place, I used to call it one of my favourite places, but I told you I'd change it to much loved. Yes, I'm in a much loved place, and it's taught me a lot. It's taught me that, for example, there's not that much, if anything, to see in terms of wildlife, but I have seen so much wildlife here. Sometimes you just stop the car, walk to the gate, and wow, you'll be astonished what you can capture. But also sometimes I've learned that I need to spend 10 minutes here, at least 10 minutes. And then I've had times when the barn owl has just come out the tree at the right time, and you kind of feel that maybe your maker has created what I would call a God incident rather than just a coincidence. And I've had many of those moments. Just, for example, almost no wildlife to see, but now a distant buzzard or a red kite. I haven't yet decided. It's probably a mile from me, maybe a bit less actually, maybe half a mile. And I've got now something to focus on, enjoy. But equally, I've got distance. I've got far away fields. Probably I think about 15 miles away, and I've got the near fields, which is where I've seen foxes come up through the rough grass in the middle. I've seen roe deer shenanigans, which I don't want to describe in this audio, and I've seen birds of prey shenanigans, and not very clear because it was some distance away I knew what was happening, but I didn't know who was doing it. And then there's a lovely hole in a tree where it always looks, even with a telescope, that there's something in that tree, but you can't quite make it out. And a familiar theme, and it might irritate you, but I'm happy half knowing things sometimes. For example, I don't want all the facts and every mystery to be revealed. I sometimes like not fully understanding, but it gives me something to ponder. And just watching what I think quite a long way away is a magpie. Not everybody's favourite animal because they do decimate nests and small birds. But what I'm not seeing yet, but I'm sure I'll see through today, and I have seen already today, but I'm not seeing here, is any swallows. So the swallows have arrived, and there's just not enough of them to be able to see them everywhere. And I should imagine personally that maybe a few more will be arriving now, because I'm recording this in mid-May. So what I want to recommend you do is, can you find some stopping time? I don't want to know all the problems and all the difficulties in stopping, because they are common to man. But can you find stopping time for you? Maybe this is your stopping time. I hope you can do better than this, but some time where you're thinking and reflecting, but not perhaps digitally all the time, and just watching another magpie follow the first magpie in the same direction. So we've now got two down in a little valley. So you can imagine the water running down through where I'm looking, where the rough grass is. Oh, and I just scared a bird, a finch or something, before I could even identify it. So that was nice. It was nice to know that in the hedge near me, without me being aware, there was a nice little bird. And then I've got carrion, which is my general term. It's not, I don't think it's a crow, and it's not a jackdaw. So I wonder if it's a rook or raven. So it's a beautiful day. The clarity is fantastic. The air, beautiful and fresh. It's just a bit chilly. And as I'm saying that, I'm stepping back again into the sun because I started to wander up to the gate where I get my lovely view. And it's for me, it's a very peaceful start to the day. I've got lots and lots of jobs to do, but I've tried to slow my life down and not always rush to the next thing. Hope you have a good day.